Okay. Take a break from playing so much goddamn Command Conquer. Brain is melting. Oh, man, I am really used to playing a lot of war games, so I'm just gonna be weird. Okay. Alright, so what was I doing? Oh, yeah. As this was your first time in our fair city, pray permit me to show you the Hoplon, from whence we may gaze upon the splendor of the Holy Vault. Though all other sights pale in comparison, 'tis only meet that you see it first. I shall then show you around the jeweled crozier, where you may purchase all manners of goods and services before descending to Foundation's Aetheryte Plaza. If there are no questions... Am I doing this one? I have. The Hoplon, so named for the bronze great shield borne by our nation's patron deity, is the largest plaza in Ishgard. The magnificent cathedral to the north is, of course, the Holy Vault. The vault is both Ishgard's seat of government and the residence of the Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. Begging your pardon, the statues to the south, are they perchance Thorin's famed Knights 12? Very good, Master Alphinaud. They are the fathers of Ishgard, the brave knights who joined with King Thorin to put down Nidhogg and found this great nation. Ours is a city rich in history and tradition, and there is much you can learn by exploring the pillars, time permitting, of course. Now then, if you would follow me to the jeweled crozier, I shall introduce you to Mistress Elise, our master of the market. Glad I was able to get decked out right away. Make sure I tune to this one too. Oh, not you, Teddy. If you want to buy something, let me do the talking. I can haggle for older. Well, you're certainly not locals or traveling peddlers. What makes you all... Ah, wards of House Fortemps. How very interesting. Count Edmond has granted us leave to remain in Ishgard for as long as we wish, which may be some time. Accordingly, we will have needs of sundry goods, hence our desire to make your acquaintance. That is, of course, assuming you are content to accept the custom of foreigners, should you be uncomfortable. Young sir, we do not discriminate in matters of money. If you have coin to spend, who are we to refuse it? Weapons, armor, accoutrements, medicine, materials, whatever you desire can be found in the crozier. Our merchants will be more than happy to accommodate you, as you shall soon see. Our next destination is the Aetheryte Plaza and Foundation, if everyone is ready. No, tottering. We really got a ragtag group here. Oh. Have to go in the foundation. Never mind. Never mind. Full tips. Oh, there's the great Aether. Ether, right? And here we are, and here we have Foundation's Aetherite Plaza. If you have yet to attune to the Aetherite, it would be wise to do so now. Nothing good. As for our next decision, perhaps we should decide together what else can be found nearby. Spectre Manufactory stands to the west. There our engineers conceive and manufacture weapons for use against the dragons. The holy stables, where chocobos are trained for war, also lie in that direction. To the north and east can be found the congregation of our knights most heavenly, while to the south and east, well, to best be avoided if you... that area. Avoid that area. And why is that? I fear knights may not be able to ensure your safety in the lowest levels, Master Alphinaud. Hold your nose when you pass the broom, little lord. A delicate fly like you is to wilt in our fumes. You misjudge me, sir. For I am no lord, but a humble traveller. Oh, come to see the sights, have you? Take your turn down the Hopland and gawp at the statues? But, well, if you've a mind to learn how the better half live, come and have a drink at the Forgotten Knight, if your nursemaid'll let you. My humblest apologies, Master Alphinaud. Please pay that drunken lout no mind. Oh, but I must. It must not do to refuse such a heartfelt invitation. Yes, I simply must see this Forgotten Knight for myself. I trust you see the wisdom in this, Zeramar. There are few sources of information more abundant than a bustling local hostelry. Not that I expect to hear any news of our missing comrades just yet. Nevertheless, who can say what we might learn of recent events? I'm coming too. Sorry, we're barreling on you, bud. Oh, you're coming away? Okay. That's right, I came in here before. I was like, looking for the shops. Must say, this is rather unusual. Not just one, but a whole party of fresh new faces in my tavern. We but recently arrived in Ishgard and are eager to acquaint ourselves with her more notable establishments, Master. Gibberlon, just Gibberlon. Will do, and I'm flattered you think so highly of my establishment. Can't promise it'll live up to your expectations, but if it's decent food and drink you're after, you can do much worse. Judging by the number of customers, I see. I suspect your fare is rather more than decent. Speaking of your clientele, I could not help but note a difference between those who frequent the upper and lower floors. Spotted that, did you? Aye, up here you'll find peddlers, boarders, off-duty nights, and so forth, dropping on their way to or from somewhere else, regular maybes, but not locals. Folks from the Broom, they tend to congregate downstairs where we offer a menu more suited to their taste. Cheaper meals, stronger spirits, all quality mind, but not the sort of stuff I'd recommend to yourselves. You speak of the lowest levels, yes? Why do they call them the Broom, if I may ask? Because when the weather's foul and the broom rolls in thick, it's the poor sods living at the bottom who have to deal with it. I see. It is not just the weather. When the wyverns broke through the walls and started tearing up the city, it was the Broom that got the worst of it, while the pillars enjoyed the protection of the high houses and the temple knights. More than a few people are still sore about that, mind, which is why, considering your present company, I'd recommend you keep your wits about you if you mean to go below, and something sharp on your boot, just to be sure. I shall take your words to heart, sir. Master Alphino, I think it would be best if we return to Fort Thames Manor. You've gone ahead without me. I'm staying for a drink or two. Miss Tartaro, I'm afraid that is out of the question. My lord the Count would never forgive me if I abandoned one of his charges in such a place. Least of all a maiden. What are you up to, Tartaro? Look around, Alphino. The Stavern is full of people whose business regularly takes them beyond the gates of judgment. With friends like that, I could practically live here and wait for the newest gossip to come to me. Indeed, but will you be safe here on your own? Oh, please, do you know how often I looked after the waking sands and the rising stones by myself? If I had a guild for every unwelcome caller I've driven away, I'll be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I'll be fine. Not that I doubt the lady's knack for fending off unwanted advances, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let anyone lay an unwelcome hand on a patron in my establishment. That settles it then. Tartaru, Saramar and I shall return to the manor for now. Contact me by link Pearl, if you require assistance. I will. Nope. Am I missing something here? 4 times manner? There's some reason I can't get in? Oh, I have to talk to that guy. Whoops. Good for they could just have a focus point on the door. But I suppose it makes sense that they'd have a guard. Tell us then, Master Alphino, does Ishgard meet with your expectations? That which I imagine pales in comparison to the reality. I felt the weight of 1,000 years of history with every step I took. And when those steps took me past the scars left by wyverns and foundation, I understood how easily that history could end in tragedy. The attack was devastating, the casualties unspeakable. The wyverns did not discriminate. Unarmed men and women, even children, were given no quarter. Sir Emmerich has ordered his knights to strengthen our defences, and each house has been called upon to lend what support it can. There is much to be done, yet alas, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Mayhap we could be of assistance, my lord. After all that you've done for us, we would welcome any opportunity to repay your kindness. I'm ready to fight dragons. That is a most generous offer, Master Alphino. You are guests in my home, to whom I have extended my hospitality without obligation, let or lien. Nevertheless, Ishgard's need is great, and if you are willing to aid our cause, I cannot well refuse. Good. What would you ask of us? Pull my arm right out of there. From what I have heard, you are an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove most useful to us in our efforts to secure provisions from foreign sources, identifying trustworthy suppliers, brokering contracts, and so on. As for you, Master Yodi, I could ask for no one better than a storied veteran such as yourself, a man with the capacity, not capability, to act swiftly and decisively when needed, to aid Arturiel and Amanelin in their duties. I beg your pardon? I am more than capable of carrying out my duty by myself. I have no need of our honored guest's assistance. Now, be reasonable, brother. What manner of fool would say no when a famous hero offered to do his work? Hold your tongues. By the Fury, the two of you will conduct yourself with dignity befitting your station and show Master Yuri the respect he deserves. This is the man who slew Gaius von Palsia, and some half-dozen primals besides. He is not here to steal your glory or serve as your errand boy. If you can pardon their impropriety, Master Yuri, I should be much obliged if you would lend my sons a helping hand. My thanks. Fury willing, they may even learn something from you. What do you think, Alpha, now? 'Twould seem we shall not want for employment over the coming days, though that was never in doubt. Our host's initial reluctance to accept our offer of aid was solely for appearance's sake. In truth, he is glad of this opportunity to put us to work. But granting us patronage, House Fortams has taken a tremendous risk. Until we demonstrate our worth to Ishgard at large, the Count will face considerable opposition from his peers in matters great and small. And so he would have us publicly serve Ishgard, while simultaneously keeping his sons in check. 'Tis an arrangement we may benefit from in unexpected ways. My own duties may feasibly bring me into contact with people who know something of our missing comrades. And as you go about helping our two lords with their various responsibilities, you will inevitably make new acquaintances in Ishgard, mayhap even new allies. Yes, the more I think on it, the more confident I am that by furthering their goals, we shall further our own. Alright. What do you boys need? Shall we be off then, old boy? But where are my manners? Emmanuel de Fortemps, second son of Count Edmond de Fortemps? Trueborn, that is. Yes, I know what you're thinking. You are absolutely right. What ill fortune to be born second in a society where the eldest inherits all. Oh, my brother would never cut me off, 'tis true, but who would be satisfied subsisting on a meagre allowance, forever overshadowed by his sibling? Not I, old boy, not I. Which is why I need your help to ensure that this business in the sea of clouds goes swimmingly, so that their tales of my great deeds can win me a place in the people's hearts, or better yet, raise me higher in their estimations than Arterial. Ambitious, I grant you, but then I do have a legendary hero to do my bidding. Oh, don't look at me that way. I jest. Anyway, we're to aid the good men and women of House Hallenhart. They have been steadfast friends to ours, though they've fallen on hard times since the calamity. Poor blighters. As for precisely what we will be doing, well, what fun would it be if I told you everything in advance? Just come along with me to the airship landing. We'll need to take the airship to Camp Cloud Top. Those P's do really spike, huh? Okay, what do you have to say? And Arturiel. Let us begin anew, Master Yuri. I am Sir Arturiel de Fortemps, eldest son of Count Edmond de Fortemps. You will forgive me my outburst, I hope. I mean no disrespect. I merely consider myself equal to the duties entrusted to me, unlike some. Huckifalt has spoken of you often. If you are even half the man he claims, I shall be glad to have you to my side. To the matter at hand, then, we will be assisting my esteemed compatriots of House Durenter and Desismal. You are aware of our friendly rivalry, I take it? Aye, well, suffice it to say, the prospect of assisting said houses did not fill me with joy. However, it is the will of the Holy See that we set aside our differences at this crucial juncture, but we shall speak more of that anon. First, we must need secure transport to Falcon's Nest. Let us make for the Chocobo Stables and Foundation. Done. Do-da-dum. Oh, that's a big drop. Okay. Are you ready to depart? The airship bound for Camp Cloudtop will be leaving shortly. Camp Cloudtop. Ooh. Cool. The Sea of Clouds.
Upon an airship, conceived within the fecund mind of Sid Garland, renegade prodigy of Garlemald, would come to call Eorzea home. High into the heavens, where isles of earth and stone floated as clouds, a frontier the knights of Ishgard had scarce begun to explore.
That's really
A
cool.
fledgling outpost within the sea of clouds, where careworn scouts ever scanned the skies for winged shadows, he came.
Legs here? Now it isn't. Legs here? Now it isn't. Oh, there you are. Awfully cold up here. I mean, Korthos may be blessed with the warmest weather in the world, but compared to this, it seems positively balmy. And of course, our hero is wholly unperturbed. You don't have to maintain that strong, silent persona all the time, you know. Never mind. We need to find Lady Leonette. She's in the charge of the garrison here. Oh, and when we find her, just follow my lead. Yes, excellent. Oh, I can't fly. Oh, that sucks. Oh! Yeah, I really can't fly. Oh, that almost took me out, though. Alright. Master Yurde, welcome. I'm Sir Laniati de Helenard, commander of the forces stationed here at Camp Cloudtop. Strange though it may sound, I have long dreamed of meeting you. I am in your debt, you see, and shall ever remain so. Were it not for you, my younger brother Francel would have been executed upon the word of a false inquisitor. Alas, a knight must go where duty demands, and thus have I been unable to seek you out. But by the grace of alone, I have been granted an opportunity to thank my brother's Saviour in person, and to call upon his generous aid besides. Truly, I know not what I have done to deserve this terrible blessing. Ahem, 'tis a pleasure to see you again, my lady Lynette. You have an elegant figure as always, a steel-clad rose, equally at home on a battlefield or in a ballroom. Lord Emmanuel, if it is not too much to ask, I should be grateful if you would allow me to finish speaking with Master Yurdi. Oh, shut down. Camp Cloudtop was established to provide early warning of impeding Dravanian incursions. The high elevation afforded by the floating isles makes it ideal for the purpose. Naturally, it also makes us a ready target for attack. We are not defenseless, however. The Protector, our largest and most advanced airship, is capable of downing all but the mightiest dragons. Alas, as you may have noticed, it is currently undergoing repair. What is worse, our efforts have been hampered by an indigenous beast tribe known as the Vanu Vanu, with whom we have had several skirmishes already. No beastman is a match for a man of Ishgard. Bring me a birdman and I'll show him a thing or two. I fear much and more may be asked of you in the days to come, Master Yurdi. Damn, they're giving me so much experience. While I understand Count Edmund's intentions, I would rather not waste valuable time ensuring that the young lord doesn't get trampled underfoot. True, it is entirely possible that he may learn something from this experience, but if left to his own devices, I think it far more likely that he will make a mess of things. Tell him that I would like to keep him watch for Dravanian outflyers. Then, when you have a moment to speak with his manservant in private, make it clear that it is his responsibility to keep Emmanuel from shirking his duty. A Manny alien. A request for Lynette. Why didn't she think to ask me in person? Surely she must see me standing here but a few yalms away. Oh, never mind. What is it? My mission? Yes, of course. That is why I'm here. I shall do as my lady asks. Master Yeti, I do not believe I have properly introduced myself. My name is Honelfold, and I serve as the pleasure of Lord Emmanuel. Lady Lynette would have me accompany Lord Emmanuel on his mission. I understand I will do my utmost to keep him out of harm's way. Were he of another house, mayhap I would not feel obliged to go to such lengths to preserve his safety and dignity. In any case, I appreciate you speaking to him for me. It would seem he actually listens to you, at least more so than others. Or mayhap you are more skilled at this than most. I suspect you have had to humor your full share of difficult men before. Your fair share of difficult men before. Now that Emmanuel is out of harm's way, we are free to discuss matters of actual import, such as our struggle with the Vanu Vanu. We first encountered the Vanu several years ago, when we had just begun to explore the Sea of Clouds. After an exchange of pleasantries and gifts, we received permission to construct a permanent lookout post. There was peace between our people for half a year, until suddenly, for reasons unknown, the attitude towards us changed. They began to attack our foraging parties with provocation, forcing us to rely more heavily on supplies flown in from Ishgard. But words are no substitute for first-hand experience. Go and see Sir Mirelli. She could use your assistance. Not too much faster than walking, but, better than nothing. Master Yurdi, I presume? Lady Lynette told me you were coming. I hear tell you've never faced a Vanu before. Well, spend enough time on patrol and you're sure to cross paths with them eventually. These birdmen are native to the floating isles. I say birdmen, but they're not at all like the Ixal, unless that Ixal's mother was a Gigas. Here, let me mark several locations on your map. If you discover any Vanu in this area, kill or drive them away. Gandhi? I wonder why they're so hostile. Just goes and murders a bunch of them. Whoa. Yeah, there's the way up. What a rude little guy. Just came up and slapped me and then ran away. What a weird world up here. Yet found no Vianu longing and waiting. Do, 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 do. It'd be nice if I could fly, but I feel like if I jump off there, I will die. Which may or may not be true, but... Let's go see what's going on with these fucking birdmen. Or what she has to say about these birdmen. Finished with your patrol? Anything to report? Maybe it was too much to hope for a day without a skirmish. At least I can take solace in the fact that alone has blessed us with a mighty ally. Mighty indeed. Expecting your recent clashes with the Vanu, it cannot have escaped your notice that things are rather peaceful, to the detriment of our garrison's discipline. Despite being built as an observation post, we have yet to record a single intrusion by the Horde. That is why, as far as everyone is concerned, Camp Cloudtop is a backwater of no significance. Then, of course, the pride of our camp, the vaunted protector, is in a perpetual state of needing repairs, so even when the Holy See do come under Dravanian attack, we would be unable to fly to their aid. Simply put, Master Yoda, this is where your ambition comes to die. If you have an aspiration for advancement, you'll be right at home. However, I would like to think that enthusiasm can be just as contagious as apathy. If you'll indulge me, I would have you seek out the sentries and stroke their fighting spirit. Psych them up, you might say. Is it an attack? What should we do? What should we do? You would fool me there for a moment, old boy. An amusing jest, albeit a tad cruel. Surely you must realize how unsuited I am to the monotony of mere sentry duty. Yet still you tempt me with the promise of excitement. No, this won't do. This won't do at all. Lady Lynette will give me a grand mission as if it's my station. Well. Oh, wrong one. Oh, wow. There's a whole bunch of stuff up here. Oh. No, I wanted a psych. Yeah, psych. That's what I meant. What is it? Is it the Horde? By the Fury, whatever possessed you to do that? I'm awake, where not. After the shock you just gave me, I doubt I'll sleep for a fortnight. I, like, literally just went up to you and did that. You guys must be pretty apathetic at this point. If that amount of psyching up gets you, like, afraid, afeared. Fine, if you insist on me, never I fail to see that point. We're hundreds of miles away from the front lines, which is just the way I like it, thank you very much. Oh, flying cat? Many thanks, Master Yurdi. Already I can see a change in our sentry's behavior. Beg your pardon, Lord Emmanuel said what? Well, I have no doubt that Lady Lynette will do her utmost to oblige him. If Lord Emmanuel is going to demand a more dangerous duty, then I expect Lady Lynette will want you to accompany them. You might as well speak with her sooner rather than later. There's no use avoiding the inevitable. What the hell was that? Lania. Master Yuri, Lord Emmanuel has just informed me that mere sentry duty is beneath him. I understand we have you to thank for this epiphany. Well, there's nothing for it but to give him something more demanding then. Can I count on you to keep him safe? Excellent. We are in constant need of fresh water in Camp Cloudtop, as there are no underground sources we can tap with wells. However, there is a unique variety of crystal we have recently discovered which may enable us to obtain water through other means. These spring crystals can be found in Vuosian Sierran, to the east of here. I would have you and Emmanuel bring one back to us. You may have to contend with the feral beasts which populate the lakes, not to mention Vanu scouts ranging from their nearby settlement. Of course, that all pales in comparison to keep the young lad entertained. But you have doubtless grown accustomed to that by now. Good luck and be safe. Right, buddy, let's go. Lady Annette told you to tell me about my mission once again. If I didn't know any better, I'd swear she's avoiding me. Anyway, what is it? Finally, it's about time she entrusted me with a mission of real import. Right then, let's go, let's go. Oh boy. No, not too far away. Well, he made it over here. I'll give him that. So this is the Vuosian Seren of legend, and nary a Vanu in sight. How disappointing. I could do with some sport. I know, why don't you and I make it a competition? Whoever finds the superior specimen wins. Honorich shall judge our entrance to size, purity, and say aesthetic sensibilities. Let us begin at once. Whatever keeps him entertained. Oh, there's one. This water crystal does not appear to exhibit the properties described by Lady Lynette. Perhaps you should inspect another. See that guy doing the exact same? A lot of ones you gotta expect here. Oh, that was the right one. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Where's the master? Oh, Master Yuri, have you brought your entry for the contest? My understanding of such thing is limited, but this could truly be used to draw moisture from air like water from a pump? Fascinating. Lord Emmanuel has been gone for an awfully long time. Did you perchance see him while you were searching for your crystal? Even he must realize the dangers of wandering too far in such a place. Mayhap I am worrying about nothing, but I must ask that you insist me in looking for him, Master Yuri. We shall find him more quickly if we split up. Pray search the southeast area of Vur Sian Siran as swiftly as you are able, and rendezvous with me in the north. Farewell and good luck. Glowing in the moonlight, heaven in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Oh my goodness. Master Yuri, Lord Emmanuel has been taken by the Vanu. They had my lord surrounded, a whole gang of them. Please, you must come quickly. Okay. It's a lot of stars. The Vanu must have taken him to that village, mayhap to present to their chieftain. I will make haste to the Rose House and tell Lady Lynette what has happened. By the time I return with aid, it may already be too late. Forgive me for asking, Master Yuri, but shall you spy an opportunity to sneak past the sentries and rescue Lord Emmanuel in my absence? I beg you to take it. I know he can be a trifle presumptuous and insensitive and, well, insufferable, but he doesn't deserve this. Sneak past? Nah, man. Massacre the Vonu time. Hey, boys. Oh, excuse me. Oh, he's already dead. But you're not going to eat me, are you? That's not what you do to princesses, is it? Sarah, I'm over here. Netherlings, come to free prisoners. Bear and wound with thunder and cast them into cloud sea. Just so much more powerful than these guys. Just will rip right through them. I'll kill you too, Chief, if you don't settle the fuck down. Hey! Literally? Are you not gonna attack me? Ah, come on, dude. Let's get out of here. I like the new portraits. That's really fun. Are you coming? they really hate the shit out of this guy. Okay, we just gotta make it out of the gate. Could you be any slower, my man? Duty complete.
Reinforcements? Anger of Honu, chief of mighty Vundo, royals like blackest storm clouds, offer netherlings to the white. Cloud sea swells, and he comes.
Oh! Is that a sky whale?
The white, mighty Bismarck, lord of the mists!
A flying whale? By the fury, it's a primal. We must away.
Oh god, don't jump.
Damn! Bloody typical. All right, we're going in.
Aye, aye, Chief.
Good timing.
All aboard!
Alright, we didn't die. Not that I would have died, but, you know, one of the other guys, I don't know. Oh boy. Okay, I actually have to end stuff here, because I need to go to bed. So, if you like what you saw, just keep watching, subscribe, and I hope you have a good rest of your night, day, morning, noon, night, twilight, dusk, what have you.